Hey, welcome everybody. We are back at it again, finally. Man, the past couple of weeks have been rough. I've had a lot going on. Uh, we're out here to spot we've been before. We're going to try a little squirrel hunting, probably a little fishing with what limited tackle I have because somebody forgot to bring their tackle box. But anyway, I got a late start today. I didn't get out here. Well, I don't even know what time it is. It's late anyway. It's almost sundown. So I'm going to get this camera shut off, start getting my stuff squared away, and try to get some kind of camp set up here and get registered. Then we'll go from there. All right, I'll be right back with you. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We got an extremely late start today. I got here and got set. Oh, got my headlight off. That's good. Got here, got set up halfway. Started building a fire. This fire pit. Of course, we did get rain day before yesterday, I guess, or yesterday morning real early. I'm not sure. Fire pit looked like somebody poured 5 gallons of water in it, and I struggled a little bit getting the fire going because I was too lazy to split kindling like I should have. I just grabbed me a handful of dry sticks, but anyway, I got the fire going. And what I'm going to do with that, other than stay warm, I hope, I've got a bag full of chicken wings here. They've been marinating all afternoon in Japanese barbecue sauce. So my plan is, when that burns down a little more, just throw them on there and grill them up. And I've got some baked beans and potato salad inside. And we'll give that a go with these chicken wings. Hopefully, I don't mess that up. It is, I'm not sure. Let me see what the temperature is. It's got me sniffing, I know that. Oh, it's only 53 degrees. Looks like the low tonight is 35 though. But tomorrow is going to be beautiful. I think tomorrow, let me go up here and look. Tomorrow the high is 70. Tuesday the high is 80. Wednesday there's a chance of rain. But what I'm going to do is sit around here, keep warm, and grill up those chicken wings. But later tonight, I think I'm going to do a little frog hunting. I was over here by this bar pit, or little pond anyway, earlier, and the water is way low. Well, there was a ton of big bullfrogs sitting on the bank, and the bank's just clean as it can be. I mean, you couldn't ask for a better place to frog hunt if they're still out there. It's starting to get cooler at night, so I don't know. We'll see what we can find. Nothing else that beats sitting around here. But I'll get back with you in just a little bit. It's just, well, as soon as I get something done to eat, maybe. All right, our chicken wings are getting, I don't know, they're getting close to done, but they're starting to get a little black. So what I'm thinking I'm going to do, if I can do this without burning myself up or making a mess, I'll show you. Let me get turned around here. Hopefully this works. I don't know. The light's kind of, get up there where we can see. Got my chicken wings over there, and I've got some butter on that aluminum foil. So what I'm going to try to do is get them in this butter, put a little hot sauce on them, and wrap them up and just let them set on that fire a little bit. I mean, I don't think you can go wrong, really. You got butter, hot sauce, and barbecued chicken wings. That is Japanese barbecue sauce, though. I'm not I mean, I've had it a bunch of times before, and I really like it. It's not real thick. It's not like You know, regular barbecue sauce. Boy, everything in my van is so dusty. If you saw it in real life, you probably wouldn't eat out of there. We'll get a little, that ought to be enough hot sauce to light us up. Now the question is, can we wrap them up without losing all the goodness? I'm just waiting on one of them to jump out of the end of this before I get them the way I want them. Ooh. Now we got them back on the fire there for a minute. We'll, well, where's our fire? There it is. We'll just let them sit. I don't know why I took a picture, but I'm not the smartest guy with a camera. All right, I'll get back with you when this is done. Thank you. All right, folks, we are finishing up here. We're back inside the van cave and trying to brown up a little garlic toast there. We got the chicken wings done. Well, that's going to be... So let's unveil it here and see what we got. See what we're about to have. We're about to have burnt toast. This skillet is the most unruly thing I've ever had in my life. But I still keep grabbing it. All right. Hopefully, you can see the wings. They look pretty sporty to me. Cut that off. Not sure I'll eat all of them. You know, I don't really eat that much. But I'm going to try. And, oh yeah, that looks pretty good. I'm going to wash it down with some of these Mrs. Jerry's baked beans. Steakhouse baked beans. Sorry about not making homemade baked beans and getting all elaborate and all that, but you know, I'm out here for a good time. I'm taking a break. So I'm going to make it easy on myself. And that's about as easy as it gets. And I also have some of this Mrs. Gary's Steakhouse potato salad. Can't break into it. But there you go. Started out Japanese barbecue sauce hot wing or chicken wings. Then I drank about it for a minute. So I added some butter and hot sauce. Wrapped it in foil and let it simmer in there for a little bit. And that is going to be tonight's fine dining. Get this back in the refrigerator. All right, there we go. I'm going to cue me up a movie, turn out some of these lights, and eat all that. I'm fairly certain. We'll see. Oh, hey, morning, everybody. It is, oh, I don't know, 7:30 probably. 7:30. Been lazy all morning, working on my second pot of coffee, and hadn't even built a fire yet. Think what I'm going to do before I cook breakfast. I've got a squirrel over here barking at me somewhere back in there. So I'm going to slip back in there, try to get me a couple of squirrels. Then I believe I'll come back and cook breakfast. Today, shooting something a little different. I got the old trusty 410 out. We've got a couple of these little single shot 410s. They're handy as they can be to keep around in case you want to take the kids squirrel hunting, or me, I'm a big kid, I like hunting with it. And not so much now, but before the leaves really get off the trees, I'd rather hunt with a shotgun, even though the pellets and the squirrel's a little pain. But then when it gets like this and the leaves are shedding, or the trees are shedding more leaves, I'll take the 22. I'd like to say I get a headshot on them every time, but I don't. But anyway, we're going to give this squirrel hunting a try, and then we're going to come back and fix us up a tasty breakfast, or I hope it's tasty. It'll be breakfast. All right, guys, let me get this shut off, and I'll get back with you. All right, we are back from squirrel hunting, and I'm going to check my phone here in a little bit and see how far I walked. We were gone, I don't know, hour and a half, hour and 45 minutes maybe. Never saw a squirrel. Short of woodpeckers, I didn't see anything really. Got back here, busted out my little camp stove to warm up a little bit of leftover coffee I had, or my backpack stove. As soon as I sit here and catch my breath and get some feeling back in my lower legs or whatever, I'm gonna probably get me a fire going. Then I am gonna cook some breakfast. Probably not over the fire. I'll bust out, I don't know, the Coleman stove or something. Tell you what I've been thinking about though. Other than the stove I have mounted permanent in there, which is a 2-burner LP stove, I've got it running on a 20-pound cylinder, with a hose ran to it. It's screwed to the counter so it can't move. That and my little LP heater, I think, are the only two things I'm going to keep in that van, because I can run both of them off that 20-pound bottle. The 1-pound cylinders like my lantern runs on, and even my 2-burner Coleman stove is LP that I keep in the back. And this little backpack stove, those cartridges are unreal. The 1-pound cylinders are unreal. I think they're like, I don't know, $5-6 a piece now. So what I've got at home, I've got a 2-burner Coleman white gas stove. It's built in 1962. I got a 2-burner or a 2-mantle lantern that was built in 1976. Then I've got a little Peak One, it's a backpack stove actually. It's the smallest one they made at that time. But I got them all out the other day. There's a website called Old Town Coleman, and the guy's got a ton of videos. I don't care what you've got. If it's made by Coleman, he'll show you how to fix it. I went through all three of these, the stove, the lantern, and the little backpack stove, and got them all running like brand new. And, once you watch his videos, it's really simple. And if you need parts, there's tons of places, not tons of places to get them, but you can get them from him. Or there's a place, a guy told me in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee, the Coleman store, I believe it is. You can get parts. They're all over the internet. So, a gallon of white gas or Coleman fuel is like $16 to $17. But now here's where the controversy comes in. People say don't do it. You can run it on unleaded gas. Now, not ethanol or anything like that. It has to be the, straight gas, but unleaded. And there's a ton of videos on comparisons of that. A lot of people say don't do it. It'll stop your generator tube up and all this. And it might after a while. But if you know how to clean them, it's worth the savings. So I'm taking everything out of there that runs on LP except for the one stove and the heater. And I'm packing my white gas stuff back in there because that'll save me a ton of money. And right now I need to save all the money I can. All right, enough rambling about crazy stuff. I'm going to drink this coffee, take a little break, then I'm going to fix me a delicious breakfast. Should be delicious anyway. I don't know. We'll see. All right, guys, get back with you in just a little bit. Get a chance, hit like and subscribe as always. All right, folks, we have got the skillet heating up over the fire. I'm going to have some hash browns with onions, and I got some smoked sausage here that I'm not real sure about. It really looks like a big hot dog to me, but it said Armour smoked sausage. So we're going to try it. Really, they come two to a pack, and they look like foot-long hot dogs, but I love hot dogs for breakfast anyway, so that ought to be good. But while we're killing time waiting on that skillet to get hot, let me get a little oil in there real quick. That ought to do her. I got to show you something here. A subscriber, let me show you. It's kind of cool. We're going to try it anyway. It says, hey Butch, don't know how well this will catch fish, but it should make for an interesting video. 2 or 3 refills. This is from Don down in Texas. He sent me some things before, but other than I needed those, I think this tops it because this is just cool. It says, chill and reel. Reel them in cold. Chillandreel.com. So it's a koozie. But the best part is, it goes in this plastic part of it. It says chill and reel. This is wound with fishing line. And I think I just covered up part of it. It also comes with a hook and a sinker. The only thing I didn't get was a bobber. But we'll get to that anyway. But it's wound with fishing line, comes with a hook and sinker. And I know you're thinking, well, if you're fishing with this, once you get it casted out, if you have to set your hook, you're going to spill your beer, right? Oh, no. It's got a lid for your beer. Snap shut. Open it up when you get ready for a little nip. And you sit there and fish while you're doing everything else you enjoy. And I don't know. This is just cool. We're going to try it today. I don't know if the fish are biting or anything, but it's too good not to try. Don, appreciate it, man. Well, it's even got directions. We got to read these. This could be the key to the whole operation. Attach hook and sinker to the fishing line and add your favorite bait. Pull the insulator out halfway, put your favorite beverage in it, slide the insulator back into the chilling reel with your drink, hold your chilling reel in one hand with spool side facing the direction you'll cast, unreel enough line so you can pitch the bait into the water with the other hand. The line should naturally unwind with your toss. Now take a sip of your cold beverage, reel a little line in, take another sip, wait for a bite. Tug on the line with the non-sipping hand, then reel them in cold. Hey, we're about to combine 2 of my favorite hobbies. Don, thanks a lot, man. That is, we got to try it. Just can't help it. I have got to get this grate a little more level, and I don't know that I can. Probably should have got it a little lower or built my fire up taller. But that's what happens when you're not paying attention. But we do have our skillet sitting there getting ready. Watch this. Still didn't focus. Huh. Now it is. All right, guys. I'll get back with you in a little bit when we get this breakfast going. Like I said, we're going to have hash brown eggs and smoked sausages. Should be good. All right, welcome back, everybody. We have changed locations. If you look through the trees there hard enough, you can see the Cedar River. We'll walk over to the edge of the hill here in a little bit. We've got the van cave, well, mostly set up. But we've got it anyway. And as you can tell, as usual, nobody is in the park. I mean, it is empty. And it looks like I have my own private facilities right over there. The wind's picking up. It's late in the evening. I left the other campground and was headed to one of my favorite parks, and it was closed. I guess it's in a different county than the two I've been in this weekend. So apparently they closed early. So I'm just going to have to sit out here and enjoy this one all by myself. But I guess what I better do before I get too carried away is get a fire started. All right, get right back with you. All right, folks, there's a view of the river from the top of the hill. What's left of it, man, it is dry. You can see that big sandbar out there in the middle. Well, I don't know, you probably can't see it actually. But we'll try. I know one thing, it is sure nice up here. And quiet, and lots of timber. And I did notice there's a ton of hickories and oaks around here. So hopefully in the morning, I think it's a little late this evening, hopefully by in the morning, I can do a little squirrel hunting with some success. All right, I'm going to get you shut off and I'm going to try to get a fire going. We're going to have to eat something sooner or later. All right, everybody. This is our last night for, I don't know, another week or so, I guess. Depends. I've got some appointments at the VA and different stuff going on, but hopefully I can get another video out next week. I had big plans for supper, but you guys know how my big cook plans go. About 2 or 3 beers and I'm going to eat potato chips. But actually, that smoked sausage I cooked for breakfast this morning came in a 2-pack. And I told you it looked like a foot-long hot dog to me. But it did have a little more flavor than a hot dog. But it wasn't a smoked sausage by no means. But I've got one left in there, so I'm going to put it on my 2-prong hot dog roaster. Roast that over the fire and eat those leftover baked beans and potato salad I had from last night. So I'll give you a shot of it when it's done. I mean, you don't want to sit here and watch me roast a wiener. But man, it is nice out here. I guess it finally got up to 70 degrees today, but it wasn't a pleasant 70 degrees. Been cloudy all day. The wind's been blowing. But now the wind's starting to die down and it feels kind of nice out here. Tomorrow's supposedly going to be 80, but we'll see. And I'll get back with you when I get my supper done and I'll show you what we're up against. But thanks for watching. Don't go nowhere. We'll be right back. Or we'll be back, not right back. But you'll never know it through the miracles of video. All right, folks, I got my hot dog over there. Or not hot dog, it's actually a smoked sausage, I guess. But I had it roasting itself while I was in there looking for something to eat out of. I have not done dishes, and I only carry 2 plates in the van cave. But what I did find, I have some little plastic, or not plastic, they're styrofoam trays. So we're going to put that scalding hot dog on one of these. But when it gets done, I'm going to take this last piece of garlic toast, stick it on that fork, and try to grill it. We'll see what happens with that. But nothing to see here. But that is looking good. So when I get this done, I'm going to adjourn to my quarters there and dip up some, what do I got? Baked beans, potato salad. I have chips too. So you never know, this could be a good one. All right, guys, thanks for watching.